Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. President of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, Howard Mitchell, is calling on the government to establish a National Ganja Commission. He was giving the keynote address at the launch of Canex 2019 yesterday. TVJ's Andrew Laidley reports.
Minister of Industry and Commerce Audley Shaw has pledged to have export regulations for the ganja industry in place by the end of this month. But President of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica, Howard Mitchell, argues that the government is moving too slow. Mr. Mitchell also laments that the structure of the industry needs additional support. That's why he's making this suggestion.
Consider, sir, the establishment of a national commission, which will be constituted by an interministerial council of the type that you speak about, that will also have the PIOJ, Planning Institute of Jamaica, that will include the University of the West Indies and the University of Technology, and in particular, their departments that deal with the scientific and technological exploitation of products.
He explained how he expects the commission to work.
That National Council develops a 10-year overarching policy framework for the treatment of this industry, so that we don't have the situation that you say one thing and Ministry of Health and Wellness say another thing, and you have to quickly pull them in and rectify.
The PSOJ president says that Jamaica runs the risk of losing its ganja market if a proper plan is not in place.
Let us not do with ganja what we did with coffee. Let us not allow the strains to be corrupted to please one, albeit wealthy, part of the market. Let us have a clear idea of what it is we produce, what belongs to us, what is proprietary to us, and don't make anybody come and take it away. And let us make sure that it is not polluted.
Mr. Mitchell suggested that a policy framework be developed which would see the ganja industry emerging as a growth-inducing industry, eventually taking the place of the mining industry. Andrew Laidley, TVJ News.
The Fair Trading Commission, FTC, has launched a probe into unlimited plans being offered by telecommunications companies. The probe comes amid complaints from customers about restrictions imposed on these plans. Now, the FTC says it will be investigating based on the section of the Fair Competition Act that deals with misleading advertising. 138 Investments is reporting net profit of $6 million from its consolidated operation in real estate and investments during the year which ended March 31, 2019. The company says its earnings were driven by interest and rental income. The group revenues totaled $55 million for the 12 months compared to $161 million last year. 1834 Investments says $100 million of the $106 million year-over-year reduction was due to the prior year gains on one-off transactions, which gave the impression of a sharp drop in revenue. We're going on to currency trading. The Jamaican dollar continued to slide today. The dollar surged to a historic low against the greenback, with the price of $1 now selling for $138.22. The Canadian dollar ended at $105.25. The pound sold for $168.80, while the euro closed the day at $154.33. On the stock market, the JSE index lost 1,763 points today, and the junior market index went down by 7 points. Stocks posting gains include Derrimon Trading, Consolidated Bakeries, Jamaica Stock Exchange, CAC 2000, and Elite Diagnostic. On the losing side, T-Tech, Siboney Group, Jamaica Broilers Group, G-West Corporation, and Separate Group. And that's your Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.